Hi, this is Tasha, the Crafty Kraut, and I'm going to show you today. I just got this Luminess Airbrush makeup system in, and I just got it the other day. It's probably been about 3 or 4 days. Let me see. Let me unplug it and I'll show you. So here's the little case it comes in. So you have this nice little silver shiny bag. And it comes with your stylus, so it's a little airbrush gun. Comes with your compressor, which also, it's hard to see, but it does have the Luminous logo on it. And this is the on and off button. I have it unplugged, so once you push that, a little blue light comes on. This is your travel bag, so you can actually travel, travel with it. It's pretty light. Here's your air hose for your stylus, and it's actually pretty long. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in again. And then it also came with a variety of colors. Oops. So it came with 4 makeup shades, foundation shades. I'm fair, so I got obviously I got the fair, and so it's makeup. It's the Ultra Foundation 1 through 4, I believe it is. And then it also came with the matte bronzer P7, a moisturizer / primer, which I personally found that I don't like this under my makeup, so I just use this at night for a moisturizer. Actually, it came with foundation 2 through 5. It also came with a blush, which I personally think is a little too pink for my skin tone. And then it came with the highlighter, which is actually pretty cool, the highlighter is. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this works. So I'm going to pick my shade. So I'm actually going to do foundation number 4. This is probably a little too dark for me, but I don't want to use up my other foundation since I'm just doing this as a demonstration. And if you do it light, it doesn't matter. So you want to shake this up. It says shake 60 seconds. You do want to make sure it's shooken up real good. And then once you have it all, while I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and show you this. It also comes with a bottle for cleaning. You're going to fill this up with 2/3 of regular rubbing alcohol and with 1/3 of water, and this is what you're going to clean the system with. So after you're done putting on your makeup, and you want to go from light to dark, once you're done putting on your makeup and you're ready to clean the airbrush, you're just going to put this in the airbrush system and you're going to clean it out. Okay, so I think that's probably good. I'm going to turn on the airbrush. I don't know if you can hear it. It's actually pretty quiet. And I'm just going to take a paper towel, and just so you can see, that's just air. So right now, the only thing that's coming out of this is air. And what you're going to do is once you have your makeup in this, you're going to put drops of makeup in this little container right here. And it says use between 6 and 8 drops of the foundation. And also on the stylus, it has little lines. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see. It has the little lines right there. And you do not want to pull back all the way, because if you pull back all the way, it's going to come out way too quick. So you want to just pull back to the first or to the second line, depending on your coverage or how it's coming out. You kind of feel it. And you also feel when you put the airbrush, when it's just air right now, if you put it up against your skin, you can feel exactly where your makeup's going to go. It's actually pretty controllable, which I kind of was scared that it would be kind of all over the place. And yesterday I tested out using the blush. I don't have any eyeshadow, so I just tested out with the blush using it for eyeshadow, and it actually works pretty easy. And I also have the highlighter that I used yesterday as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my foundation in here, and you're going to do about, I'm going to do about 7 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. And again, this is a little dark for me, but I don't know if you can see, but it's in there like that. And now what you want to do is you want to hold the airbrush gun about 6 to 8 inches away from your face. You don't want it right on your face because it'll get blotchy and it just comes out too much. Or you can just do it like literally a stylus amount away. So you want to do that. And you'll see I have a couple of little blemishes, but it'll make it go away. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in a circular motion, and you'll also hear the difference between just the air and then when the foundation comes out, or when the liquid comes out. So you're just going to go in a circular motion. You always want to keep your hands moving, or your hand moving. And then what you want to do is once you go around one time, you want to let it dry for about 15 seconds. You can use the airbrush air to help make it dry. Just kind of go over it, make sure it's nice and dry before you put another layer on. As you can see, the blemish, this one right here, is already a little bit away. This one up here I need a little bit more. And again, we're going to keep it moving, circular motion. And it's already empty. I can hear it's empty, so I'm going to put a couple more drops in because I didn't quite get the coverage that I wanted. I mean, it looks pretty good, but I just want to do my nose a little bit and my chin a little bit. And then you also, of course, want to do your neckline, because you don't want to have your foundation just stop. It's like the worst thing when you see people with their foundation just stopping right underneath their chin. Okay, so it's empty again. And so you can see it's pretty nice coverage. Now what I'm going to do is, you're supposed to go from light, or from light to dark. I didn't, because I want to highlight once I have my foundation on, so I'm just going to clean out the stylus a little bit. And you can actually do that with a Q-tip. Okay, so now I'm going to take my highlighter. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take my highlighter if I can find it. Okay, it's called Brightening Glow. And with this you can do a little kind of highlighting, contrasting. So this one actually came broke. You can see the little container, the little drippers broke. So, and now with this you can contour, you can, if you go down, you can, you know, highlight your cheekbones, your eyes, your nose. And then I'm going to do my eyes just right underneath my eyebrows. You can see a little bit of highlights there. My cheekbones. I'm going to do the top of my cheekbones because then I'm going to put blush on. This actually, okay. Okay, actually I used a little too much of that. You go on your eyes again, and you just want to make sure it dries nice. And you can contour your cheekbones and your nose if you want to. If you go down the center, it makes it look a little bit longer and thinner. And now you want to make sure you get all the product out of there before you go to the next product. And another trick that you can do, I'll do it with the bronzer, is if you want to mix colors together, because sometimes you're like in between shade, between two different foundations. And I actually still have a little bit of the highlighter in here. So I'm just going to put the bronzer in there and I'm going to mix it together. And I'm going to use the bronzer as my blush. Actually, this shade's actually not bad on me. So I'm going to put just a couple, 1, 2, 3 drops or 4 drops of the bronzer. And now what you want to do to mix it up is you're going to hold the end of the airbrush stylus and you're going to pull back, not all the way, and then you'll see it will bubble. You see it bubbling? So that's how it mixes it up. Okay, and I'm going to use this. I don't know if that'll be dark enough, but I'm going to try to use this as my blush. Ooh, yeah, it's dark enough. So you'll see, you can see the blush line. Now it does get darker as it sits, so don't put too much on because it will kind of get a little bit darker. Okay, and now with the rest of the bronzer, I'm just going to hold it far back and just kind of go over kind of everything just to get that kind of sun-kissed glow. And see, that came out a little bit too much. This side's a little bit better. But what you can do if you mess up is you just take the highlighter or the, what was this thing called? The Brightening Glow, and you can just go back over it and it will lighten it up for you. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this for now because it was just a demonstration. I guess I could put a little bit. So I'm going to put a couple drops of the cleanser in here to get the bronzer out. And now just so you can see on the paper towel, if you hold the stylus too close, it's going to kind of get dark. But if you hold it back far, it comes out nice and even. So it kind of, well, actually I'm probably out of product now. But it has more of a light coverage. And then you just do multiple layers. Okay. So I'll have to get a Q-tip to really clean it, but okay, I'm just going to put a drop of the highlighter in here so you can see how you can correct if you put a little too much blush, or in this case, bronzer. Okay, see, so that's better. You just, so you don't want to rub it in because it won't rub in right. So you just take a little bit of that and it actually makes your skin look nice. And this is not, they have a matte finish. This is not, this is the Ultra foundation, which is kind of in between the matte and the satin. When I buy the next foundation, I'll probably go with matte because I do like more of the coverage. And the machine or the compressor does turn off after a certain amount of times, I guess, so it doesn't overheat. So what we're going to do now is I'll show you how to clean it. So you're going to take your solution that you mix. The bottle comes with your system, which is nice. They don't try to make you buy an extra product. You're going to put a couple of drops into the stylus, and turn it back on. And then you're going to hold your finger on the end again, and then you're going to make it bubble. So it's going to bubble, and then you're going to spray it out until it comes out clear. So I'm probably going to have to do that a few times. And then there's also, if you have problems with the spray coming out evenly, they do show you on the video how to really take it apart and clean the entire system. So you unscrew this back part, and then there's a needle in there, and then you can soak it into the alcohol solution. And then you just take a Q-tip and you just clean it out. I like to make sure mine's really cleaned out, so I actually do this a few times. So anyways, I hope this helped. I would definitely buy this product again. I love it. It makes your skin look really nice, and it's light, but it gives you a good amount of coverage. It's a little bit expensive, but I probably won't use it every day, but I'll use it anytime I, go somewhere. If I don't really have to go anywhere, I probably just put a little bit of powder on and that's it. But I really think it's a great product, and they have some great reviews, so hopefully you'll give it a try. Thanks.